Hey guys, welcome to the Faster Way. I am Lacey, your coach. I know several of you personally, and I'm super excited you are here. I want to stress to you that this is what we call prep week. So we are prepping you for the Faster Way lifestyle, so don't feel stressed. There's going to be a lot of information coming at you all at once throughout the week. So take it with a grain of salt. Pencil in some time for you to sit down and go through the information. I am going to be posting and prompting you throughout the day, several times a day. You can expect to see a post from me first thing in the morning in our group, around lunchtime, and then again in the evening. Now, with those, it's because I want to share as much information as I can to make this program successful for you. So the main thing today is really about getting into the app. I have posted some information. So if you are experiencing some trouble, make sure, number one, that you've downloaded the correct app. It is the new one. Make sure you're using your email address that you registered with. If it's still not working, log off, log back, like delete it, and then try reinstalling it again, trying again with that email address. And if you're still struggling, let me know and I will see that I can fix you. I'm going to show you a couple of things in our group. I want to make sure that you know where they are and that you can access them. So I'm actually going to share my screen with you guys real quick. All right, so I've got a lot up here. Okay, so first of all, here is our group page. You are here so that you should know where we are. If you want to make sure that you know where our group is, it's a good idea if you can click on these three dots right here and pin our group. That way it will be easy access for you and you can find it. If you want to click on media, I have added several different albums. So let's go to our albums. So right here, so I went to media at the top, albums. I have the cheat sheets. I will be referring to those as we move forward this week. And then, sorry, I've got so much open. And then I also have my grocery haul items. These are things that I've picked up from Kroger, Trader Joe's, and Costco over the years. They're just really good ideas. I'm a visual person, so like when I see somebody is eating that and it fits into this lifestyle and it works for them and they enjoy it, then I usually like to try it. So when you have time, you might want to scan those as well. All right, so each day we will have our post right here. Here's some information I did just post a few minutes ago about the app. So it kind of walks you through that and what you can do if you are struggling with that. This is today's information. Today is day one, and I am sharing with you information on intermittent fasting and whole food nutrition because that's really what we're going to focus on this week. Just kind of utilizing the eating schedule that works for us. Fasting is not starving ourselves, it's just allowing our body to get in a state of digestive rest. So, with that, we have a feeding window. And we find that schedule that works for us. The ideal for most people when they're starting the faster way, that if they can get to a 16-8, 16 hours of fasting with an 8-hour eating window, that's usually ideal, although that's just doesn't work for some. So maybe start this week, tomorrow, starting with a 12-hour fasting and 12-hour eating. So let's say you normally eat breakfast at 7 a.m. Why don't you see if you can wait and eat it tomorrow at 8 a.m.? And then you've got until 8 p.m. to finish eating your meals, and then you fast for that 12 hours. And if you think about it, we are sleeping a lot of our fasting time. And then, going from 12 to maybe 14 hours fasting and 10 hours of eating, and just shortening that eating window to where we find a good one. Some people like to break their fast with their noon meal and then they finish eating at 8. Some people like to break their fast mid-morning at 10 a.m. and finish eating by 6. Whatever works for your schedule, but I want you to kind of experiment with that. A couple of things to keep in mind when you are fasting: water, black coffee, herbal tea. We're keeping it under 50 calories and no fiber. So that is something you want to keep in mind. Water is going to be your best friend during your fasting time. And then you want to break your fast with a well-balanced meal that's got protein. So that's why we call it the breakfast meal. So be thinking about that this week. And then making sure we're filling our plate as much as possible with whole food nutrition. Whole food is the food that we find around the perimeter of the grocery store because it's fresh. It cannot sit on a shelf. It's not been, genetically altered or processed to be able to sit on a shelf for a long time. So it's in its most natural state. If it comes from the ground or has a mother, it is whole food. So as much as you can, filling your plate with whole food, you're going to feel better. You're going to have clean energy. It's going to be easier on your digestive system. So keep that in mind as we move forward this week as well. So the main thing is really making sure you can find everything you need. Facebook is our go-to place, and the app. Now this morning, the app was not available, so I did post the workouts for week 1 here. If you can give those a try, I encourage you to get yourself moving. These workouts, they're quick, they're efficient, and they require very few things. So the links for the live workouts are right here available for you. And then they've kind of just laid them out as they would be in the app. Again, they're doing this until we can make sure that everybody has access to the app. We do have the low impact workouts available as well, but I don't want you to stress. I don't want you to get overwhelmed to the point where you just quit. I want you to take a deep breath and remember, this is prep week. We are prepping you for starting, fresh next Monday. So kind of ease into it, baby steps. Several of you are returning clients, so you kind of know what to expect and you know the strategies that we're going to be using. For those that are new, don't worry. You're going to get it. It just takes a little bit of time, practice, patience, and kind of reading. Being sure you're spending time reading the information that is given to you. The more time you invest this week, the easier the next coming weeks are going to be, and the more success you're going to have on this program. I am a Faster Way coach. I've been doing this I've been following the Faster Way since July of 2017. I became a coach in May of 2018. I'm usually running a group every 6 weeks. I do have a group of VIP clients that I continue to run on a monthly basis. And I am super excited you're here. No question is dumb. I've heard it all. I've talked people off the ledge before. So don't ever feel worried that you're asking me too many questions or reaching out too much. That is why I'm here. I will be checking our group several times throughout the day, but if you need something immediately, feel free to message me and I'll be sure to check that quickly. Okay. You guys have a fantastic Monday and I'll be seeing you more throughout the week. Have a good evening.